As many of you know, I like Brawl Stars, and even before I started playing the game, I knew about it way before its release worldwide. And as fun as it could be, there have been many things that annoy me and other players, so in this video I've listed the 10 most annoying things in Brawl Stars. Many of these consist of scenarios that happen frequently to me and other players, but just because it may not happen to you, doesn't mean it's not an issue. So with that said, let's get started. Number 10. Brawler progression. Considering that I finished reaching 1,000 trophies with every brawler in the game, I can tell you it was no small feat. While I will say the beginning is easier as you face off low level players and sometimes bots, as soon as you get to about 800 trophies or nowadays 1,000, that's when the real struggle happens. All of a sudden everyone becomes an Edgar main who just tears your ass like it's nothing, and sometimes it's made even worse when you can't afford to buy that one piece of equipment that can help you out a lot. Speaking of equipment, now we move on to number 9. Brawler loadouts. Have you ever found yourself conflicted with buying a gadget, star power, or even a piece of gear over the other, and once you buy it you realize it's not what you wanted and you wasted all of your gold? Oh, you thought Sam's pulse repellent sounded like the most OP thing in the game? Well, too bad, cause it's pure booty cheeks. Now, although this one is relatively easy to avoid, it has happened to me a couple of times in the past, especially when it comes to gear. I just tend to buy the shield, health, or epic gear because I never found the others to be all that useful. And to be honest, nowadays I just watch loadout videos to see what I should buy. Number 8. Star drops. I'm sure you all know the feeling of excitement you get from getting a mythic or a legendary star drop. Once you open it, your excitement fades away as you are presented with a player icon. Now, I'm sure there are some people out there who want to collect these kinds of things, but for me, that's not what I wanted. Oh look, a legendary star drop. I hope I get something useful like a hypercharge. Would you look at that, I did get a hypercharge. Too bad it's for a brawler I don't have at level 11. Let alone barely use. Okay, maybe this one is a bit too extreme, especially with how many star drops and chaos drops Brawl Stars has been giving us, but it's still a crappy feeling. Number 7. The Mega Pig event. For this one, the event itself isn't really the issue, but instead club members not participating. I'm sure many players always look forward to this event, but that doesn't mean it's an obligation. Unless you are in an active club who demand participation, sometimes there's little to no contribution to the event, at least in some of my previous experiences. Now this one might be because of the player base not being at its all-time peak anymore, but whatever the issue, it's kind of sad to see. Thankfully, the player base as a whole have participated in much larger events in the past as well as most recently, but I guess if you really want those Mega Pig rewards, it's best to join another club. Number 6. Not having enough resources. Have you ever found yourself lacking gold, power points, or even bling? Well, I think every free-to-play player has experienced this many times, especially back then. Funny enough, I have never once ran out of power points in the game, but that's probably because I rarely have enough gold to upgrade brawlers to the max. And with the addition of new buffies with this update, it may leave you conflicted on what you should get. You can of course buy gold with gems, but I think only an insane person with a gun pointed to their head would do that. Number 5. Bad teammates. Now we move on to gameplay, and unless you only play solo showdown, you've probably experienced this a few times. Whether a teammate is AFK, having connection issues, or just isn't that good at the game, it can be a bit frustrating to have to deal with, especially when playing ranked. Sometimes it's made worse when the teammate gives up and deliberately allows the other team to win. Thankfully, having a bad teammate doesn't happen all that often, but if it's not your team, it may be the enemy team either goofing off or doing very questionable things. Number 4. Bad aim. Despite Brawl Stars having easy controls to follow, that doesn't mean playing matches will be any easier. Now this can be caused by a multitude of issues, but for me, my aim takes a severe downfall when playing marksman brawlers. The majority of time you're just guessing where a brawler is going to go, and if you miss the first time, you keep shooting until they charge you and you run away. If this happens to you, then I suggest watching this video in your spare time. Number 3. Teaming. If you're a long-time player, you might remember the first time when Brawl Stars had a huge problem with teaming. It got so bad that, if I'm not mistaken, the way Supercell tried to fix it was by having it so that an asteroid would appear when 2 or more players were at the same location. As you can imagine, this was more annoying than practical, and nowadays it seems like teaming has gotten even worse because so far there's no real solution to stopping it. I mean, unless if you try to get good at the game instead of relying on others, but that's just me. Number 2. Edgar. That's it. Just Edgar. This brawler can suck my dick. And finally, number 1, connection issues. If you've ever played any Supercell game in your life, you might be familiar with this one. For some reason, it's most prevalent in Brawl Stars and Clash Royale, but that might be because of servers needing to handle the connection of multiple players. Nevertheless, it doesn't matter if you have the best Wi-Fi in the world, this can happen to anyone at any time. Like one minute you're clapping gas and then out of nowhere, oops, were you trying to win the game? We can't let that happen. It's made even worse if the connection doesn't fix itself, which forces you to quit the game and join back in, which may lead to the screen freezing or something. From what I heard, this may also have something to do with lag switching, and I wouldn't be surprised if it did because it seems to have been a problem for years, but has gotten more prevalent over recent years, so let's hope Supercell can do something about it. So that was my list of the 10 most annoying things in Brawl Stars, and I hope you agree with some that I've listed. Like I said in the beginning, not every player is going to experience these moments, but they are well known for happening to many. It's possible some of them might not apply to modern Brawl Stars, but let me know what you guys think about them by posting a comment, as well as letting me know about something else that annoys you in this game. Anyways, have a good day.